Is it good? It's not cooking. Straighten it out.
Didn't do the... That's okay. Well, hi, everybody.
Hello.
It says it's counting down or counting up, so we're live.
Are we live?
Yeah. There just ain't nobody there yet because I didn't really tell too many people.
Oh.
See, here we are.
Well, you know, somebody's got to be live somewhere in the world.
All right.
It's like 5 o'clock somewhere. It's live somewhere.
You're doing a great job. Keep going.
It's live somewhere around the world, don't you know?
Oh, there's some people now. Whitney. Hey, Whitney.
We got Whitney, Renee, and...
If y'all would share this out, we'd appreciate it. We're just having a few little technical difficulties.
Technicalities.
So if y'all could share this out, that'd be awesome.
Don't you have technicalities in life? Technicalities. Technicalities. What's that? Oh. Renee, Rich.
Renee, probably.
Renee.
Right.
Whitney Castillo. Hello and welcome to the show. Bon appetit. We got a little sweet tea. Oh.
Hey, we're live right now, guys, on Life Adventure Show on here. We are hoping everything works good. We're using our phone, and we got it in the wide mode, so y'all can hopefully see better than you have in the past. Oh, sorry. Hey, come on over, people on Marco Polo. I kept it recording a little too long. So, hello there, Renee. I'm excited that I'm finally catching the show. Well, we don't have a big, huge plan because we got rained on. We were going to take y'all with us out and about today, but it's been messy, so we decided to just bring it in here. We are actually showing a video, too, I tried to make it a premiere, but I think it's just on there. So, if y'all get a chance, we got a new video out that we just posted today. And it is of a trip that we took. And just, Stephen's going to give you a summary snippet. Just a snippet.
Just a snippet.
Of what we did.
Well, we went to her, where she grew up at, in Madison, where her school was at. And we went to... a lake. We used to go to a lake, and this lake in close to DuPont, and it was a Hadley.
Yeah, DuPont Hadley Middle School.
DuPont Hadley Middle School, and then there's a lake up there we went to, Old Hickory Lake, and then we got to look around at Opera Mills, and went to the Bavarian Beer Haus, and it's like German stuff, like a German pub like, and enjoyed some good food there. And that's a snippet.
That's the snippet. And tell them about what we're going to be doing next weekend.
Next weekend, we're going to go to the Smoky Mountains and go past there, and then we're probably going to go see the Cherokee Casino place. I think it's like north of the Smoky Mountains. And we're going to try to meet up with some folks.
Life is good today.
Life is good today.
And maybe some other folks. So I haven't.
We might meet up with some other folks. Going to try to enjoy ourselves a little bit, but not too much. And then come on back home, and the lighting is changing, isn't it?
It's just the sun going in and out, I reckon.
Where our sun is going in and out.
Well, I wanted to be in front of our pretty curtains, so...
It's the pretty curtains.
I apologize if the lighting's not great. Let's talk a little bit here. Renee Rich says, I'm excited that I'm finally catching your show. I already read that. Oh, wow. It's about to start storming here in Atlanta. Well, be safe. And hi, life is good today. Hi, everybody on the phone. Yeah, we understand the whole on the phone thing. If y'all could share us out, appreciate it. Appreciate it. We did not share out on Facebook and stuff like we would normally do. That's my fault for being slow or whatnot. So
or whatnot.
Anyways, so do feel free to do that. And any questions y'all want to ask us about us, anything y'all would like to know, you're just dying to know, you can ask us. And we will try to answer you. And Steven's going to grunt at you a bunch.
I'm a grunting. Sometimes in life, a body needs to grunt. Because, you wake up in the morning and you get ready for work and you be, oh my goodness, gotta get to work. And then you get to work and you grunting some more. Of course, it could depend on what kind of job you have. If you got manual labor jobs, sometimes grunting is just part of it. What do you think?
I guess, yeah, you would know more than me.
and then when you have an office job, it might be more relaxed. But then again, though, you could get too relaxed at the computer desk and get sleepy. We don't want that.
Nancy said, "Hey there, loves.
Thank you for the compliment.
Love that smile of yours, Tammy, and love the curtains. Well, thank you. I love these curtains too. When I wake up in the morning, I can see the sunshine, but yet no one can peek in on me, so I like that. Are y'all going to tape the engagement trip to North Carolina? Yeah, we're gonna tape the going to Cherokee next weekend and probably the Gatlinburg area. I love creeks, so you'll probably see some creeks, and yeah, the sun does look nice with these curtains. And
yeah, like we're in the forest.
Oh, your smile's great too, Steven.
I'm in the forest. Nice. Oh, and I'm not jealous now. Thank you. I was getting jealous because you said her smile was better than mine.
Yeah, so we're planning on recording that again for people just coming in. We were trying to premiere a video. It wasn't really working right, so we just decided to come on live. And so if you get a chance, we do have a video that's actually on there right now of previous just going out and about 3 weeks ago. So did catch that when you can. We just decided, well, it's not working. Hello, Selling Away with T and K. Welcome. Thank you for coming, everyone. Let's see. We're gonna start off with a little game that's on the fly.
On the fly?
It's on the fly. It's on the fly. So, we've played this game before. We're not going to play it super long this time, though, with just a little short snippet. So, this is the story game. If y'all have watched any of our lives, we have a game that's kind of like Mad Libs, and y'all get to participate. So, what I want you to do, and you could catch it on this chat right here, or you could catch it here, whichever. Anyways, what you're going to do is put in words. We're going to use your words in a story. And we'll do that for just a little bit, and then we'll talk some more. So, Nancy said, I'm praying that the video you've been working on gets out there. I think it's already posted. The video, I believe, did get posted. I will go check it after this live. But I think I got it posted. We'll see. Hopefully it's there. If somebody does see it, leave a comment or something so I know you saw it, because it's been a struggle to get it posted. Okay, so we will start the story. Y'all start throwing words up and we will add to the story. Once upon a time, there was this little girl. Her name was Shoshana.
And Shoshana loved to ride horses.
So she decided to go to North Carolina to a horse stable to ride some horses. So she started looking up about that, and she found a great place to go named
Cherokee.
Cherokee Horse Stables.
Cherokee Horse Stables.
So she went to Cherokee Horse Stables, Shoshana did. It was located in Bowling Springs, North Carolina.
And then she saw an umbrella inside the horse stable, and she needed the umbrella because it looked like it's going to start raining.
So she decided she was going to steal the umbrella from the horse stable because she didn't have one and she was greedy.
She's going to steal it.
And, well, she needed it. So she's going to steal the umbrella, and it was... she was going to give it to her friend Alma. She was going to give it to her friend Alma.
And Alma thought that the umbrella was kind of fancy. So she was going to put it on eBay and make a lot of money.
But instead, her husband Ronnie said, no, let's keep it because we need it for our strolls when we're having our strolls.
And then little Shoshana, she wanted to get dolled up and put some makeup on because she was going to go out to eat and she put some makeup on.
So after she got dolled up, she went
oh my goodness
walking, and then she said, well, I would like to go out to eat, but I'm distracted. There's a swimming pool over here with a bunch of guys in Speedos. So she
walked over there to where all the guys in the Speedos were at. And all the guys in the Speedos was just waving at her. And guess what? The sunshine was just coming through the clouds, and it was one of those picturesque moments.
A picturesque moments of Shoshana with a bunch of men in Speedos. Those just joining us, we're doing story time. I'll use this. So, Shoshana, she was in the mood to root. So she was picking her out a man.
And so the man, he brought over to his where his little, he was sitting down at the pool, and he had a little thing of brownies. And he was sharing his brownies. The brownies, he had the walnuts in them too, and it was so nutty and good, chocolatey, and she just fell in love with those brownies.
So Shoshana, she asked the guy, wow, I really like your brownies. What's your name? And he said his name was Stephen.
And it's raining on me?
That's the statement for the story.
Oh, yeah. It was raining on them on the brownies. It kind of got a little squishy, and so they had to throw the brownies away. It got too squishy. It got wet.
But as they were going to throw the brownies away, they both grabbed for the brownies at the same time, saying, I'll throw these away. And they had a magical moment. Well,
after that magical moment,
what was the magical moment?
Well, the magical moment was when they touched their hands together, because they both was picking up the brownies from the floor, from the concrete, and then they decided that, hey, let's get together sometime and have a little go out to eat. So they went to the Waffle House for ice cream.
Well, when Shoshana touched Stephen's hand, she got goosebumps. And when he invited her out to Waffle House for ice cream, she thought it was a little weird.
Yeah, normally because you don't see ice cream at the Waffle House. But I mean, this Waffle House had ice cream, so they were a special Waffle House.
It was special.
And then it's not your everyday Waffle House. You know, it's owned by some big tycoon guy had a lot of money.
Well, Shoshana decided she didn't want ice cream at Waffle House. She wanted some hash browns, smothered and covered.
Smothered and covered, chopped and diced. That's how I like my hash browns, so pretty and nice.
But Stephen, he still had ice cream with.
Yeah, I had the chocolate syrup on the ice cream.
And
sprinkles.
And
a cherry on top with maybe some whipped cream.
And so he was enjoying his ice cream, and Shoshana was enjoying her hash browns. Well, Shoshana didn't know, but Stephen whispered in the cook's ear and said, "Could you please shape Shoshana's hash browns into a heart shape?" And so when they brought out the hash browns, they were heart-shaped, smothered and covered heart.
That's how I like my hearts, smothered and covered.
And then...
guess what? They got some pancakes. But that was the next day.
The next day they ate pancakes.
The next day they had pancakes in the morning at the IHOP.
Then they went out to a karaoke bar and they drank on some Southern vodka punch.
And they got just a little tipsy.
The vodka punch had a lot of Grey Goose in it.
This Grey Goose is one of them high dollar vodkas. You don't get it all the time now. It's on special occasions.
Some people get it all the time.
Oh, you might get it all the time. It might be worth it.
And then they...
Huh? So they was leaving their hotel that night because they had had the Grey Goose. They saw some jackrabbits jumping across the fence and in the road, and so they had to help them jackrabbits.
So
little jackrabbits across the road.
They helped them get across the road to a pumpkin patch, and there was a bunch of pumpkins.
And the jackrabbit. Then they started singing. What was that song they sung? Kiss. They sang "Keeping It Strictly Simple," or they were singing.
I don't know that song.
What's that one song? Darn it, I can't remember it. From Kiss. What's that song? Up all night, sleep all day.
Is that all?
Rock City. Detroit, Rock City. I can't remember.
Rock City. Shoshana had a little bit too much Grey Goose and started stumbling around.
Uh-oh. They must have went to Sonic and got a slush, and drive-through people are laughing at this story. Oh my goodness. So
I was Shoshana was stumbling, and they were having a midnight stroll.
And on the midnight stroll, they said
we sang.
They sang "War Machine" by Kiss. I don't know that song.
Well, they sang it in the story.
Oh, they sang it in the story.
Shoshana and Stephen did.
It was a private thing.
It's a private song. The song was private. So they were at a lake and they saw this paddle boat. So they decided, well, let's get in a paddle boat and go out in the water. So they went out in the water and...
So they started paddling in the water. They saw a Grey Goose. It made them think, gosh, we can go back home and have some more Grey Goose.
No, they saw sharks.
Oh, a shark. Oh.
You got Grey Goose on the brain now.
They had a shark. And then guess what? A nice little breeze blew by. The breeze brought with it a nice, refreshing aroma of some rock and roll all night.
That was the aroma.
Oh no, it was a dead body.
They sang rock and roll all night.
And then they smelled the dead body.
The shark had attacked somebody, and there was a dead body floating in the water, and the swans was eating on it.
Are swans carnivores?
Well, they are in this story.
They are in this story. And there were some chickens that were all across on the bank of the lake, and the chickens were eating cotton candy that somebody had thrown on the floor.
Well, unfortunately, the cotton candy had poison in it.
Huh?
And the chickens
died. Poison. Poison.
The chickens died of cotton candy poisoning.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. The oysters on the half shell.
Well, you got to put it in the story, not just say.
The oysters on the half shell, there were some that was just waiting to be eaten by the girl and the guy, and they finally did. Enjoyed them.
Well, then Shoshana, she wanted some fruitcake Cheetos because she likes Cheetos, and there was a new flavor, and she ain't never had no fruitcake Cheetos. So they had oysters in a half shell and fruitcake Cheetos.
That sounds like a recipe for a stomach ache. But it was riding back to the house.
Oh, he is, but that's okay. They can be riding back to the house too.
And then they said hi to everybody that they met.
They said hi to everybody. And Shoshana started crying because, well, she had a bit too much Grey Goose, and her stomach was feeling weird after eating fruitcake Cheetos and oysters together. And she's like, "Oh no, I think I'm gonna puke in your car."
You better not puke in my car. I'll tell you what, you get your head out that door and you puke.
They were riding in a Buick, and Shoshana, she just couldn't help it. She tried really hard to hold it in, and she puked all over Stephen.
Well, they started to clean it up, and then they were eating their towels.
Because they were so drunk, evidently.
They must have the vodka really made them very hungry for some reason. They wanted to eat the towels.
I don't know. And then they started playing Flip the Cup. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, I think that's where you take it. Well, you could also do it with the bottle. Water bottle. You take a water bottle and you flip it up and see if you can land it on top of the top. They got pulled over by the cops.
Where are you at?
Well, but see, rainbows.
Oh, okay.
Rainbows was across the sky.
So they had another magical moment, but there was a scent of pine sol in the air because they had to clean up all the puke. So it was like puke and pine sol, and then they had a kiss.
And while during the kiss, they heard the little blue lights go. Well, they got pulled over by the cops.
Out stepped a unicorn. The unicorn, he walked over. He had on his glasses and his badge. This unicorn, he's like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" Well, you gotta finish saying what it is, and then.
Well, the unicorn, he was really one of them really tough neck, straight up, law abiding citizens.
Well, I hope so. He was a cop.
The police, he was law abiding. But they got home. So he just gave them a little warning and told them not to be drinking and driving no more. Then they went home and started playing Dungeons and Dragons and watching anime.
Is that Dungeons and Dragons?
It's a DDR, yeah, Dungeons.
That's what it is.
Is that Dungeons and Dragons? No.
They played DDR and
watching anime.
Watching anime.
I'm just guessing. Somebody's been shooting stars too. Poor stars. They deserve to live.
The reason it was such a weird night for them and all these things that happened, there was something weird in their brownies.
That's why they saw the unicorn that was a cop. The brownies had some special kind of mix in them.
They fell in love on the back of the cop car. The brownies actually made them hallucinate a little bit. And that's why they saw a unicorn cop. It was actually a regular cop, but they saw a unicorn cop.
Yeah, it's one of them half-baked and half-shell kind of ones.
Yeah, they were kissing and driving. That's why they got pulled over.
They were at the same time. That was multitasking. Sometimes, you guys, the guys in the group, sometimes we have to learn to multitask, and that's the best thing to do.
Oh, DDR is Dance Dance Revolution, not Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, it's Dance Dance Revolution.
So they had their party on. They were dancing.
Rewind, rewind, rewind.
They were dancing. And then there was, they had some magical dust.
From the Pixie Fairies?
That was also in that brownie, I think. I think it was in the brownie. Anyways, but then they started playing with their hair, evidently. And there was romance in the air.
Romance in the air. Romance in the air. Romance in the air.
Steve, look right here, honey.
Oh, somebody started doing some paintings. And the charades.
So Stephen was painting Shoshana as she was doing charades.
Oh, yeah, it was kind of like an action-oriented painting. Oh, it's okay. We have a little story time.
So they were enjoying a fun charade time, and Stephen was painting as she did charades. They were just having a good old time. And then they got 2 cups and started doing the cup song. I don't know.
Did they have Grey Goose in the cups?
I don't got a cup, but it's a cup song.
She got the little sweet tea.
I love my cup. It's my favorite cup. This is the cup song. Cup song, you gotta do it with me because they were doing the cup song.
Cup song, baby. Cup song, baby. Cup song, where it's at.
Cup song. All right. So then they got done doing the cup song, and they were really happy and smiling, and they just enjoyed singing about the cup so much that they decided to. You have no words, just make it up.
They decided to get out their tripod and boogie on down.
So
it's a tripod boogie.
So they got their tripod up and set up a video camera, and they started dancing around to the cup song that they was already singing about. And then they were doing a dance called
the Spider Baby.
And it was a new dance, the Spider Baby.
How would you do the Spider Baby?
So the Spider Baby, it goes like... And so that's what they did. And right there.
Spider Baby. Oh, and then they got some hair bows. What was their hair bow at? Oh my goodness.
So Stephen went off to get some hair bows. Where he probably don't know where they are though. Shoshana, she already had a type of hair bow, but Stephen, he wanted one too. So he got him.
I got a headband.
He got him a hair band because
it's a hair band.
He's more of a band than a bow kind of person. And then there was a fire.
A fire?
Yeah.
Way down yonder. And somebody had curly hair and they caught their hair on fire. Why did they do that?
So Stephen ran and got something to cover up their head with, and then he put out the fire on the girl's curly hair. Her name was Nancy.
And Nancy, she looked in her car, and she had some Slim Jims in her car. And guess who else was in the car? It was Macho Man Randy Savage. He said, "Snap into a Slim Jim."
And so Nancy said, "Macho Man, come in here. There's this party going on in here. These people are dancing around, singing about cups and all kinds of stuff. You should come in here and enjoy this." And then they all had 10 shots of Jack Daniels.
They was rolling in. They couldn't stand it no more. They was rolling so much.
Then someone else came to the party.
Oh, the ship show. Once the ship show rolled in, it is going on then, buddy. You better watch it.
So the ship show people came.
Rambo.
Wait, I gotta go up.
Oh, what we lose?
There it is. There's a ship show. Okay. So the ship show came, and then everybody's dancing. Shoshana was dancing, and then Tammy came to the party, and she was dancing too. And Steven, and Nancy, and Macho Man Randy Savage. And they all talked about their adventures that they like to have. And that's yours.
They soaked the gummy bears in some vodka, Grey Goose vodka, and put a little cherry flavor on top.
So
thought that was good.
They were eating them some cherry flavored vodka gummy bears, and they were just having a wonderful time. And Macho Man Randy Savage said to Steven, "I love your bandana."
Oh, it's like, yeah, Rambo in the live. What did Rambo used to say?
Then they heard a rumble. It was like a rumble that's in a Hallmark movie.
A rumble that's in a Hallmark movie? Oh, they got a helicopter come outside, and the man of her dreams just stepped out of the helicopter.
And at the fire, John from the ship show started saying, "Bagak!
Bagak!" Because there was a fire out there next to the helicopter, and Rambo just showed up. Rambo was trying to keep the peace. And so somebody brought the donkey sauce, and they put it in the gummy bears, the bag of the gummy bears that was meant for the Grey Goose vodka, that they put the donkey sauce in the gummy bears.
And then everybody sat down for a little bit because they was having so much dancing. They was a little bit tired. They ate some more brownies. And then they started watching the Teletubbies.
Teletubbies? Oh, no, what about Teletubbies? Oh, don't you love the Teletubbies? The Teletubbies were running around with the rainbows, and then they was following the rainbows and then trying to chase the butterflies and catch the butterflies. Along with...
And they were going, "Pee-poo, pee-poo, dee-woo, ba-ba, woo-woo, woo." All them weird noises that Teletubbies make.
That's what they do? Oh, yeah.
That's yours right there.
And guess what? The unicorn that they saw earlier.
The cop unicorn.
The cop unicorn came running up to them. The cop unicorn had a little bit too many beans the other day, and then it farted. See, do we have any sound effects for that?
Go ahead, honey. Anyways, there were unicorn farts in the air.
Guess what? Rainbows come out of the unicorn when it poops. So it's like it's a bad smell, but you got a good look of the rainbow. So it's a give and take.
And they were still partying on, watching Teletubbies, smelling rainbow farts, and Heather shows up to the party too. And then
Come on, Heather. Come on, join the party, Heather. There was a big wrench. Heather, she came to this at the door, and the door, you couldn't open it up. So she grabbed the big wrench and whacked the door. She whacked it like Carol Baskin. She whacked it to get the door open.
Whack? Oh, the door. Okay.
She whacked the door open with the wrench. The wrench.
And then at the door was standing Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
And he was warning everybody. Oop, it skipped.
He was warning everybody. Huh? Oh, Hulk Hogan. He was warning everybody of the tornado. There's a tornado coming. He told everybody to better get in the back of the bathroom right now, or it's over with.
So they all squeezed into the bathroom like they were in the elevator on 50 Shades of Grey.
There's 50 people in the Shades of Grey in the elevator? Boy, that'd be kind of tight, wouldn't you say? Oh, no. Then a monster truck was just rolling and is revving up outside. And they decided they heard the monster truck, so they went outside. They wanted to ride in the monster truck. So they all suffered a hangover in the morning, though, because it was just too much for them to handle.
So then Steven, because he was still in Rambo mode, he got a 10-gauge shotgun. And poor Shoshana, she still had the tummy ache.
What kind of noise was that? Yo, what's up? I can't do a machine gun noise, but we can do the siren noise.
So Steven was shooting his shotgun up in the air, and the police came, and the ambulances came because they didn't know what was happening. And a dog got under the deck because he was so scared of the gun.
Somebody got whiplash.
Who is the somebody?
It was the unicorn. Unicorn got whiplash because, unicorns got the long neck, and it got whiplash from riding it rode in the big monster truck, and then it farted earlier
and gave him whiplash.
It just got to the whole nother level.
So the next day, they all decided in their monster truck they would go to a moonshine steal.
It was at a moonshine festival where moonshine steals were legal. Okay, we want to be legal here,
And
then there ran across this guy had a stand put up, and he had on the sign it said ding dongs and ho hos. Guess what? They were deep fried ding dongs and ho hos, and everybody loves a good ho ho and a ding dong.
And he also offered Fruit Loop donuts. Somebody's hungry. This chat's hungry.
Somebody hungry.
And
catfish bait.
Oh, they used it for catfish bait.
They went fishing.
So they took some
ding
dongs and ho hos and Fruit Loop donuts, and they used it as catfish bait, and they went fishing. And then the unicorn guy, cop dude.
The unicorn started putting handcuffs on everybody.
He started handcuffing everybody. And the reason he did is he couldn't figure out which one was Joe Exotic, so he decided he should probably take them all in and question them.
They was going to question them because
he thought they were Joe Exotic.
Who's Joe Exotic?
I'll fill you in later.
Oh.
Anyways, here's your...
Well, the butterflies came down and started kissing everybody.
Okay.
So those butterflies, they were really nice and started kissing everybody.
Well, the unicorn cop wanted to make sure everybody got fed. So he grilled some steak. And then at
dinner time, they all had steak, and it was steak that had been marinated in Grey Goose.
And the steak was actually tiger.
It was tiger. Huh?
They were eating tiger steaks.
No, they would.
Yes, it was tiger steaks.
They killed the tiger and eat it the steak. Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, it was tiger steaks.
That'd be different, wouldn't it? Tiger. I don't know about tiger. It's kind of chewy, you know. Well, the next week they went to the Disney store, and at the Disney store, they saw a T-shirt that had all of this on it.
All what on it?
This whole story.
The whole story was wrote on the T-shirt?
It had Hulk Hogan, unicorn. It had the Grey Goose.
Oh, no.
The butterflies. Then there was a pizza professor. The pizza professor come knocking on the door.
His name was Papa Moza.
He was a pizza professor. He had studied at Papa John's, but no advertising commended, or we're not advertising Papa John's, but, well, he learned a lot of things about pizzas.
Papa Moza's pizza professor had his own pizza shop called Papa Moza Pizza.
Well, so Carol Baskin got the pizza and had him.
Had him? Or the pizza?
Or the pizza. I think she had the pizza. Then there were some.
Then Chris came and
guess what,
wanted
Chris?
some pizza too.
Well, Chris, that night, he went frog gigging and got some fat frogs.
Some big fat frogs.
You know, big fat frogs are better if you deep fry them too. There's a pretty tip.
And so they were eating some big fat frogs on Willie Nelson's tour bus.
Oh, you know what else they were doing on that tour bus? They was doing a little something extra.
There was a lot of smoke clouds.
Smoking. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
And then Willie Nelson said, "Have you ever had a drink called Sully? It's Grey Goose in a splash of water."
They never had that.
And that's what Steven said to Willie Nelson. Mm-hmm. Then, that's yours.
Well, so Prince Charming come running up and went inside the Willie Nelson's tour bus and started putting peanut butter jelly on sandwiches. Giving everybody peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Special peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, though.
They were special?
Yeah, they're special.
All had special things inside the peanut butter. Oh.
So Willie Nelson, he decided to break out with a song. He sang.
What did he sing? On the road again. It's got a way to get on that road again. Living places that I've never ever been. I can't wait to get back on the road again. I want to have a life adventure. I'm changing lyrics as I go again.
And then Willie Nelson, he was wanting to talk more about his drink, so he said, "This drink was named after Sluttenberger."
What? A Sluttenberger?
I mean, Sullenberger, the pilot who landed the plane
on the Hudson. Yeah, that's the river.
We saw that movie.
That's wonderful. That's so wonderful.
So, Willie Nelson, he had a lot of groupie belly dancers, and they decided to come to the show and do a little dance.
So the belly dancers, they thought it would be really kind of a neat thing that they would do this. They took a chain and wrapped it through a bunch of little red cups. They're the little red Solo cups that you know so well. And they put them around their belly and jiggled them like it was nothing but jelly.
All right. So then they were passing out bingo cards, and they played bingo, and Papa Moza won the bingo, and Macho Man Randy Savage got mad, and he called Papa Moza.
Why did he call him a dipstick?
Because he's mad.
He must have put some jelly in his hair.
So Papa Moza and Macho Man Randy Savage, they started going at it, fighting. They were throwing punches left and right. Left and right.
Oh. Ooh, oh.
And Papa Moza pinned down Macho Man Randy Savage.
Pinned him down.
And he hollered for the rainbow cop to come over.
That was the unicorn, wasn't it?
Yeah, the unicorn.
No, unicorn wasn't a cop, was it?
Yeah, it was.
It was. Oh.
Yeah, he hollered for the unicorn to come over, and the unicorn guy, he did something rather unexpected. He bent over.
Booted out a rainbow.
Right on top of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Smacked him right in the face, it did.
And Macho Man started twisting around and twitching and going, oh, 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 oh.
And then Macho Man had to say bye-bye because he was leaving.
So Macho Man, he left, and then everybody started leaving, and Mommy Mozo came and tended to Papa Mozo, and everybody was giving hugs out. And for a gift for the unicorn, everybody pitched in and bought a bunch of Depends. And that's the end of this story, and we're going to talk about a couple of things. So, the end with the Depends.
That's the end of the Depends. Oh.
So, that was our story time. It lasted longer than I thought, but that's okay. It don't matter. I want everyone to take a moment, if you're a creator, and please put #creator in here, in the room.
How's it look?
So just, everybody, if you're a creator, put #creator. I'm going to read what Chris wrote here. Hey, Tammy, try placing a poker card or something small or flat on the top of your camera like a hoodie to lower the lighting on your video. He's putting a little piece of paper or something.
No, that works not. That works.
It's not covering the camera part, so. But, see here. A hoodie to lower the lighting on your video. Alright. Bye to those that left. And let's see, we got some creators here. We got us and more. And those that left, I do want to just say, I know they are creators. So Sean and Casey, Vacay Mode, and Selling Away with T&K are creators as well. They left, but I do want to acknowledge that they are. And there we go. We got people putting that in. That's good. Now, as I said, we do have a video that's out today. So, please catch the video. I'm going to make sure it's there after we're done. But, we just finished that video and got it posted. I hope. Let me know, guys, please, in private message or Marco Polo, if you don't see the video, if I need to repost it. Had a few issues, so let me know when you see that video. And also comment and like not only this one, but that video as well. And, let's see. I needed to see the, okay. We're not going to stay on much longer. Just wanted to pop in. This one will be a little shorter than our normal lives because, well, I'm tired.
She done got tired, folks. It's time for some Grey Goose.
Just be real, you know. I got back issues and I can only sit here so long, you know, in these hard chairs. So, anyways, make sure you catch that too. We will appreciate it. And I have started another channel, if those of you that don't know, called Tammy's Timeless Tales. So I'll just say hi in the chat so you can see that. That is my other channel, and that channel is a motivational vlogging type of diary type. I don't know what it really is, but Stephen will be on there sometimes too. Might have different things to talk about, so make sure you catch that channel as well. And anyhow, y'all have a great day, and don't forget to catch the other folks that'll be live today. So have a good one. Take care, everybody.
Oh, thank you for the laughs too.
Bye. How do I press stop?
End.
Oh, that's not it. Oh, there it goes. Oh.
It's in it right now.
All right. Bye.